Hi everyone, I am Micène Fontaine. I'm Executive Director for Design Art Seminars, and I'm here with
Lynne Wilkinson, and I am with 2 Degrees Off Center, and I'm a nationally certified interior designer.
And we're here to talk to you about CES. So yes, it's been a few weeks. We went to Las Vegas, spent several days there, and we wanted to share with you what we thought might be impacting design and architecture.
It was incredible. Pretty much anything with a wire that could be sold to a human. And it's going to impact us not only what we could specify, but how the tools we're going to have to do our jobs are really changing dramatically. What was one of your favorite things that you saw? Because there was so much.
Well, the first fun stuff, I think you mentioned that when we were talking earlier about the screens, the LED screens.
The LG display.
Yes.
I was what they had like 218 OLED monitors to create this tunnel that you got to walk through.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Absolutely
Now,
incredible.
you might be wondering, who cares? What does it have to do with interior design architecture? And it's creating these immersive environments. And if you look in trade publications and newsletters, this is becoming a recurring theme, these immersive environments. And that's what designers and architects are now expected to create.
And some of the tools we're using to create, and another way to create that experience was using the augmented reality and the virtual reality. That was everywhere. If you haven't had a chance to try some of this stuff out, this is fun.
Yeah, we had the fun. I mean, we got a chance to put on the weird, crazy goggle.
We didn't do the one that did you on the roller coaster one.
No.
No, I didn't feel like getting flipped upside down.
We drew the line there. We drew the line there.
I'm old, I'll break. It's not good.
But I think, to me, maybe the virtual reality, we're not there yet, but the augmented reality and the way we interact with the environment, either through gesture or through voice, because there is those two things.
He just liked the gesture stuff. I think he was a secret Karate Kid fan. You know, wax on, wax off. There he was. He was in a
Well, I think it seems, you know, we've seen this thing, you know, this mirror, these smart mirrors, and it goes back to that where you stand in front of it and you can pull in information you want to see or push out things you don't want to see. For example, your body mass index, you may want to push out the entertainment.
You just like it because now you don't have to get fingerprints on your mirror.
Pretty much. Pretty much. So that was the big thing. What else was?
But one of the other things that I really loved is when you start getting into, they're changing fixtures. I mean, it used to be if you wanted to cook something, you had a stove.
Yeah.
Or you had a cooktop. Now, if you want to cook something, you can use your dining room table.
Any surface, really.
Any surface. They had a smart table that was a 4K enabled table. It was incredible. It had this fabric covering that kind of looked like wood, full touch interactive. You could watch TV, do email, text, and you set your dish down and you can cook your dinner while you're sitting there because it had a built-in hidden induction cooktop. That was cool. I mean, think about it. You just knocked out your TV, your computer, and now you're cooking all into one table.
And what we're seeing more and more is this hand-off feature where it goes from one device to another seamlessly.
Very much
so. You could be having the recipes on your smartphone or your computer and push that to that smart table or whatever they're calling it.
I know, but there's still a catch. You have to cook.
You have to cook.
Damn.
Yeah, you do have to cook. I mean, that's the catch there.
I knew there's always a catch, isn't there?
And I think for me, the last thing that I think is really going to become more prominent in the near future is this artificial intelligence and the fact that it's built into everything. Right now, we've got to communicate with some sort of box, whether it's Alexa, or Google, or whatever. But I think that's going to be built into pretty much everything, whether it's a coffee pot, a chair, a table, and interact with it that way.
I'm a little concerned for when it starts talking back.
Yeah, it's not always nice.
Alexa, I'd like a cup of coffee. I'm sorry, Lynn, it's too late for you to drink a high caffeinated beverage. Things are not going to end well when that starts to happen.
So you might be wondering, what does it all have to do with interior design and architecture?
Everything.
And that's the thing. And we really had to sit down and we spent a few evenings just thinking through, okay, that's great, that's nice, that's exciting, you know, that's fun, but what does it mean to interior design? How does it apply? And that's something you're going to see in the courses that Lynne is working on developing. How does this trickle down to interior design and architecture, whether it's smart cities, smart homes?
So. And all these different elements, and it's not only the smart city, the smart home, how we're going to interact within the space, but again, the tools that we're going to do to create that. So everything is going to be impacted, and the world is changing, people. The world is changing, and you can sit there and say, I don't like all this tech stuff. It doesn't matter.
It's coming.
It's coming,
actually,
and your clients like it.
And actually, I think one of the sessions we attended, they just asked a simple question: look around you. How many devices, tech devices you have around you, and you don't realize
that was an unfair question when you're in a room full of tech geeks.
Well,
they have like smart sneakers.
Well, I don't consider myself a tech geek, but when you start counting, you have the smartphone, you have the smartwatch, you have
your tablet, you have your computer, you have your notebook. Now you've got smart clothes, everything.
I know.
And your car. I don't know about y'all, but my car is smarter than I am. I've pretty much just admitted it.
Yeah. Same for me. I can't wait for self-driving cars. I mean, I do a lot of things very well. Driving is not one of them.
I've ridden with him. We really need self-driven cars. Trust me. Tell the police now. It's bad.
No, I have never had an accident with a moving vehicle.
That's because you drive 17 miles an hour.
So, let's
and
be
you'll look.
fair.
Sorry. Yeah. Where have you had all the accidents?
But we digress.
Parking lots, people.
I said I've never had an accident with a moving vehicle.
Right.
They were all parked.
Somehow he manages to always hit the parked ones. I don't know.
They were in my way. So, what's your favorite?
My favorite
non-design related, not architecture related. The
robots. The robots were so much fun. There were robots from life-size robots. There were these 2 little robots that did a cute little dance routine. And one of my favorite ones is they had these little tiny robots, and they had superhero figures you could fit on them. And you could take a regular, just Sharpie marker, and basically it's going to teach kids how to code, that you draw the line with the Sharpie marker, and the series of dots that you put gives the robot the instruction whether it's supposed to turn around, turn left, keep going. And so you just take a piece of paper, draw the lines on there, stick the little robot, and it just starts going. It was so cool. I want one.
Well, mine is less PC. Mine is connected underwear. So I'm French.
Connected to what?
Connected to what the hell is it connected to?
I think it's just Wi-Fi enabled.
Wi-Fi enabled.
Connected to whomever you wish.
Actually, you may not. It's actually frightening the number of underwear, smart underwear, whatever it's supposed to be called, that we saw. But this one is called Q Me, which I think gives you an indication as to what it's supposed to do. So, but I thought this was pretty fun.
What does it do when it's connected to something?
I don't know. We haven't tried it on.
I don't know. I think there was vibrating involved.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
He's French.
Yeah. So this I thought was pretty exciting because that very morning my husband had asked me about an emergency protocol. He said, we know with all the things happening around the world, when we are apart, we need to find out how we can tell each other that we're safe.
Right.
And then we were at CES, and there goes those.
So his emergency protocol with his husband is when he's fine and okay if something happens, he will basically make his husband's underwear vibrate.
I thought that was pretty useful. No, I don't think that's what it's meant to do. I think it's meant to cue people onto other things. But again, I thought as an emergency protocol, this was pretty smart, this was pretty clever, has absolutely nothing to do with design and architecture.
None.
Probably frightening to wear.
Okay, a little frightening. I'd be worried what if it rains?
So I'd be worried to wear it. But then again, a lot of the stuff we saw at CES, besides those crazy stuff, there were a lot that were very applicable.
Everything.
Yeah,
and there was everything. And don't forget the massage chair.
The massage chair was fantastic.
The massage chair.
Again, I dismissed it.
I know.
But then I was
massage chair. I made him get in this massage chair.
She did.
And y'all, this was a life-altering experience.
It was.
This massage chair was better than many dates that I've gone on.
She's had very, very bad dates, but it comes close.
It comes close. It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
So on this useless note, we're going to leave you here. And you'll see a lot of those tech, maybe not the underwear, maybe not the chair, but you'll see everything else in the classes that we're working on developing for you.
So.
And we hope to see you guys again soon.
Very much. Looking forward to your joining us. Take care.
See you soon.